So, lots of games on Saturday, lots of games today. We'll be talking about all the ones on Saturday and then the first one on Sunday. Right now, right here. Get in, lads, if you want to have this riveting discussion. Yeah.
Yeah, what he said, I agree. So we'll start with first game.
Great day for the minnows, you would say. On Saturday it was.
Yeah, it was
Couple
really,
upsets.
to be honest, I was obviously as a Canadian, I'm thinking about this game because it's in the group of Canada, Group B. Initially, I was sort of thinking maybe it'd be better if Switzerland just like heavily beat Qatar,
No. I
but
think it's better this way. No,
yeah.
you go on first. Sorry.
Um, One second, wait. So
Yeah, so you were saying about why you wanted Switzerland to absolutely shit on Qatar at the starting.
yeah, because I'm thinking, obviously Qatar is the probably the weakest opponent in the group, and then if we're hoping that Canada is in a position where, they're in third place rather than the top two, which I actually don't think it's out of the realms of possibility that Canada could get like second in the group. I think it is possible, but in case they are third, um, it'll having Qatar get heavily beaten here would kind of goal difference wise, if the points are the same between the two, it can maybe
Yeah, no, I mean,
Canada.
looking at the group, I thought second place for Canada was probably the likely option. I mean, this was probably the order I would have gone with. Maybe like Bosnia and Herzegovina swapped with Qatar, depending on how it goes, right? Because the weather is definitely going to be in Qatar's favor in
That's
terms of if they're playing in hotter climates.
for sure. But honestly, this game, like Switzerland were trolling, bro. They were actually trolling.
Yeah,
I don't know
they
what.
they, they just they didn't put the game to bed, and 1-0 is a dangerous scoreline, right? That's the
Yes,
thing.
I was
And
about to
if you
say
don't
that.
put it away,
What? 3.2 XG, 26, 7 on target is kind of crazy. Five big chances missed. You can't be doing that. You just can't be doing that.
yeah, I mean, Qatar's keeper was on smoke though. Blood was
He
moving
was.
mad.
He was. But yeah, I mean, pretty early on they got a pen. It was a bit of a initially, I think yeah, Switzerland obviously had a lot of possession. I think the game kind of died down near the end, and yeah, again, just Switzerland, a lot of chances they just couldn't actually convert them. They got a penalty pretty early on. They converted that, and then they were just going and going and going for quite a long time. Um, and yeah, then at the very end, 90 plus four. Oh, the own goal. Considered an own goal? I thought it was sorry guy. Apparently it was given as an own goal, so regardless, yeah, literally at the very end, they got a little cross in and a header, and
No, I
yeah,
thought it was a straight header. Yeah, but I don't know why they said own goal. That's weird.
maybe it was initially um
That's weird. No, it's definitely goal. I don't care what they say.
I thought it was normal. But yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess the thing is that Qatar, they got their first point at a World Cup, so big for them. Obviously they hosted last time, but they lost every game.
hmm
So pretty big result and very disappointing for Switzerland. Like
Yeah,
very
I mean,
disappointing. Like
now the group is wide open, right? Everybody drew. Everybody's on.
yep, everybody. All
Everyone's on one goal. It's 0-0. It's restart basically,
yeah,
but you just
and
have
with
two games to play.
Canada playing Qatar next in Vancouver in their next game, that's a big opportunity for Canada actually with everything
hmm
leveled now. That is actually huge because you never know, Bosnia maybe could cause some trouble for Switzerland, but yeah, that is
Like
huge.
Bosnia got a draw. Like Qatar got a draw. Bosnia, it's not out of the realm of possibility, right?
Not out of the realm. So if anything, maybe that is a decent enough result for Canada in their
Yeah.
respect.
So then
But
Jesse Moore
aside,
has to make his selections a bit more. I've seen. Have you seen all the memes of Jonathan David getting hate online,
yeah,
being like,
you got cooked. I mean, you should have done better, but yeah.
He definitely should have, especially being like one of the one of the players that were like profiled going into being as like the main man for Canada.
Yeah,
He's like, if if Alfonso's not there, you have to step up.
absolutely. He should have done better. So
But
hopefully he does. But
Lauren stepped up, and so now I think he should get the start, honestly. But we'll see
oh
what
yeah, I
happens.
agree. I agree. But yeah, so that's Switzerland really ruining all those missed chances. I don't think they looked anything that special, really. I'm gonna just be honest. They were okay. Again, just those final actions, those chances, they were just
No, they had lots of chance. They just didn't have the. They just didn't care. It felt like they didn't care when they were playing, and you can't do that.
yeah,
Like any team will get back at you if you don't care.
for sure. So
Anyways, let's talk about the next game.
next game. This was a big
Brazil
game.
Morocco. This
Big
was
game.
a great watch. A great watch. First half, end to end, brilliant stuff
Yeah.
going on. Yeah, Morocco's midfielders united. Please, I beg. I don't
Yeah,
care. You're not supposed to buy players based on World Cup performances. I don't care. He's
but
18. Take the chance.
yes,
I beg
PK,
you. That guy. What's his name? The Afro Dunny.
BOUADDI, bro. We know this guy,
What
bro.
a
He's
player.
he's been talked about a lot. Young guy from Lille. Initially, he was French in the youth team, but switched just before the World Cup, I think. So, yeah, absolutely huge talent in world football that people have been talking about. A lot of people are in conversation. I think the main two, I think, are Arsenal and PSG of like
Mm.
the most realistic
I believe.
top.
Is it Liverpool or somebody is already moving for Saibari, and they're like almost done the deal, or
I think isn't going to Bayern Munich. I think
it
he
might be
could
Bayern Munich that
they
I'm
could
thinking of.
really
Yeah,
go
yeah,
for this guy, low
yeah,
key.
yeah. Yeah.
But
Oh, that was a great chip.
yeah, very
That
good
could be
goal.
goal of the tournament, right? Depending if we don't
Honestly,
get more bangers.
yeah, yeah. So I mean, just kind of going through the beginning stages of the game, Brazil's midfield was getting run up all
Dominated.
over the place, dominated.
The Unks were
Like
in show.
Casemiro
Come on,
did like
Kaz.
a reverse remontada. He had a good second half, and then he
No,
went
okay,
back
to be
to
fair,
the footballer.
Casemiro, even when he plays for United, he would get caught on the ball a bunch. That he does that, he takes it. He's a bit too
Yeah,
nonchalant,
but
and then he gets caught
especially
on the
in this
ball.
game, he I don't know something about him. He just seems a bit off. But
Hmm.
anyways, yeah, it was a pretty strong Brazil lineup. Maybe bar like someone like Acuna instead of for Thiago.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean,
yeah,
Rafinha was ghosting as well, though. That's the thing. Like, I don't
yeah,
get
it
it,
did seem
bro.
like he was
Bro,
ghosting.
you were Ballon d'Or shout a year
Yeah,
ago. Come on, man. You have to take this game.
yeah.
Grab it, take it.
It's a very strong Brazil team, and then you have the fullbacks, Roger from Al Ahly and Douglas Santos from Zenit. I
Douglas
don't
Santos still going at it.
still do you know him?
No, never mind. Sorry, I got him confused.
I'm confused someone else.
I got him
Um,
confused with
and I
Alex Santos.
like, bro, is Fabinho in 2026? Like, is that what we're doing? I
I
don't.
mean, I don't know. It's up to
Yeah,
them, bro.
so Brazil, I think midfield wise is probably maybe their weakest sort of area at the
Yeah,
moment. But
probably.
I mean, yeah, Morocco was really good
I
in the
think
first half.
Cunha, the chaos he causes when he came on, definitely he should definitely start over Igor. I don't know what Ancelotti, come on, brother. And like Igor, he got most of his goals from pens. His touches, his control was horrendous. He's a target man. How do you have horrendous touch? It's
Yeah,
like Lukaku. But like Lukaku scored from open play. This guy's not even scoring.
he's Lukaku. Um, but yeah, Morocco really ran the show first half, really
Hmm.
getting possession midfield, and the eventual goal was absolutely sublime. Brahim Diaz, I believe it was, with a really crazy line-breaking pass through both
Yeah.
center backs, Gabriel Marquinhos,
You know,
and
Loki, Vinicius brought it back, right? I'm a little bit of a Vinicius hater, not because I'm racist, just because I don't think he's as good as people say, right?
sure, okay, we'll go with
And
that.
I just don't think he's as good. Like he's at best as good as Rashford. Unironically, that's what the numbers say. That's what the eye test for me says. I don't think he's as good, like a world beater, as people are saying. But you know what? He did bits. He carried his team. He ghosted for the rest of the game, but he got the goal. That meant that they didn't lose. And if they lost, this would have been a horrendous start to the World Cup for Brazil.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, all that matters is that goal, and it was an absolute rocket from Vinicius Jr. Hitting his man. I believe he got the better of Hakimi in that battle, and absolute right foot rocket into the top right
Hmm.
corner. Very
Hmm.
good goal from him to bring things level. And I think for the rest of the match, it was a very open game, pretty back
Yeah,
and forth. I think,
second half it got a bit more normal, but
yeah,
I was expected to get a bit tired. This one I think actually was in hot weather, so fair enough.
this one was pretty hot, I believe. Yeah, and was
Yeah,
it
even
Vancouver?
Vancouver was pretty hot, like later in the day with Australia, and it was 28 degrees here.
Oh, wow. Um, and so, yeah, I mean, it was a pretty open back and forth game. I think Brazil got a bit better in like maybe the first stage of like the second half, but then afterwards, I think Morocco got some momentum back. I think yeah, I was gonna say the main player of the match, absolutely, Ayoub
What
Waddi.
like the composure, the turns, just the decision making. Such bro, like what this bro United, bro, please, I beg. You need a
Uh,
midfielder. Right? You buy cheap, you buy young. You're
I
doing the
don't,
Chelsea strategy,
I don't
Epstein
know, bro.
strategy.
What?
What?
Okay, yeah,
Okay,
yeah. At the
only a
very
million
end,
25. Sorry, Leonardo, not Epstein. My bad. DiCaprio.
easily confused. Okay. Um,
I mean, similar type of person, I would argue.
but yeah, at the very end, there's a huge Allison double save at the end. I remember that, and it was Morocco
Oh yeah, I forgot about
probably.
that. Where he fumbled the ball that it was going just a little bit wide from the long
Uh,
shot, and then
Yeah, I think on the balance of play, Morocco's probably a little unlucky not to win. It's
No, it's
close
pretty.
enough.
Yeah, it's
It's
very
close
close.
enough
Very close. I think
with some
they
of the
probably had the
chances
better
and
chances because yeah, exactly.
but maybe I think fair enough result for both teams. And
Yeah.
in looking at the group, obviously they're
Okay, Scotland Haiti was honestly peak haram ball though.
yes. So that's the first game of Group C. Second game though, Haiti versus
Scotland, bro.
Scotland.
Scotland. I
This
expect
was
so much better from Scotland. They
it was a
cannot be
big
doing this.
moment for Scotland. Their first win in the World Cup since like oh here it says yeah
Right there,
1998.
1998. Yeah.
However, it does not tell the full story by any means of this game.
Yep. Yeah,
Um,
bro. Haiti played way much like way better. I watched them in the CONCACAF like 4 years ago, and they were ass cheeks,
yeah.
straight butt. Like they were so bad, and they were good. I watched them, and they were good. They looked like a good side. Genuinely, I watched that Haiti team back when I was like 16 or something, right? And I was like, I can make it pro, bro. If these guys made it pro, like
But
that's what I was thinking. This
yeah,
Haiti team, they were good.
yeah, the first half was a lot more on Scotland. They had a lot more possession, not a lot more, but better um, attempts and whatnot. The first goal eventually coming from Super John McGinn getting the first goal
Very
for
very
Scotland.
jammy, very jammy.
Jammy deflection for sure, but they all count the same. Shea Adams, I think, had a good game and held the ball from that like switch of play for that
Yep.
one. But yeah, I think
Okay, is
Scotland
this
played good.
Isidore the same one as Sunderland?
Yes, it is. Yeah, that's the same
Okay,
one.
okay. So they have like a lot of diaspora players now, eh?
Yes, they do. Yeah, he was.
Mm,
He I think recently switched to Haiti.
I see, I see.
Um, but yeah,
McTominay had the upright. I would have jumped out of my seat. McTominay scored. I love McTominay. McTominay's my goat. I've
on
been
the
saying
cross.
this since before we went to Napoli. Since before people started considering him good. I always liked McTominay. I will have this on record. You know this.
Yes, he loves Scooby Doo. Looks so.
Go McTominay.
Uh,
You
but
seen
after
him play
that,
golf? Hit the ball into the cup back in the COVID days.
I did see that. But yeah, the first half was definitely for Scotland. They did well. Haiti maybe had one or two opportunities on the counter, but couldn't take them.
Mhm.
However, the second half tells a different story for sure. Haiti had a lot more possession. Wow.
61% possession. Yeah.
And
There
some,
was the 15-minute stretch, I think, where it was high 70s, maybe even 80s, I remember.
yes. And so, something about Scotland, they couldn't find their
Double
rhythm.
Scotland's passes is crazy.
Yeah, wow.
That's nuts, nuts.
That's crazy. Um,
I want Scotland to do good, but they have to step. You can't. This is like Southgate-esque, bro. You go up one goal and you just try to lock it down. Come on, lads.
yeah, so I think Scotland probably need to find a bit more rhythm. Haiti had a little second half momentum and they're pushing through and yeah, the Providence guy, I think I remember him. He was
Yeah, I was gonna say I heard that name a bunch
experience as
in the
well.
commentary. Experience.
Experience.
uh,
But I think Haiti can't be overly disappointed, especially with an opponent like Scotland with that performance. I would say it's
no,
probably
1-0 is not a bad loss.
I
Like
think it's probably yeah, not a bad
who else in
loss.
this group? I forget.
The problem is the other people in the group are these
Yeah,
guys.
that's
So
that's no goal.
there's
That's no
probably their
good.
best chance
He's
of
no good.
getting even
Maybe they get a massive upset. You never know. You know.
you never know. You never know.
I feel like Morocco after the Brazil Morocco performance. I feel like Morocco is probably the best team in the group.
Yeah, oh comfortably. I think so. I think
Yeah.
overall, all over the pitch and in all
But
areas they
like
were
Scotland to win against Morocco and be first, that would be a great result.
yeah.
I would like that would be scenes.
I mean, yeah, but yeah, I mean, as you mentioned, despite maybe the not greatest of showings against Haiti or overall
Mhm.
performance, they are top of the group. That's all that matters.
Yeah,
So
that's what you know.
there you go, Scotland next up against Morocco. Maybe that'll change, but it was an important and historic little thing for them. And a lot of the
Welcome back
fans,
to the World Cup. You
yeah,
know,
the fans were crazy for Scotland. They showed up for sure.
the
So
bagpipes get guy with the bagpipes in the
bagpipes,
stadium.
yeah, it cut to a bunch of people in bagpipes a lot. And
It's like, this one is in New York, right?
Boston, I think, this game.
No, sorry, yeah, Morocco, Brazil was in New York. Yeah, this one Boston, and they were like, "Oh, Boston didn't know what bagpipes were. They certainly do now."
Yeah, the two Scottish commentators on BBC were very very joyous for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Scotland will
How did he
see
manage to
maybe
get into the stadium? That's so funny.
who? Oh, the bagpipes.
Yeah, there are also
Um,
lots of flags and stuff. I feel like normally they don't like American stadiums don't allow flags and stuff, right? But I guess FIFA got them to change the rules to be like, yeah, let the fans bring their
yeah,
stuff because they had them draped over the edges and whatnot.
and now as well the second game in Group D following the
Yeah,
U.S. Paraguay
it
in
was.
Vancouver. Shout out Vancouver, BC place. This
Yep.
was pretty big, pretty huge. Australia with a 2-0 smash and grab win over Turkey.
Honestly, I wouldn't even say smash and grab. It was just a smash. It didn't need to grab it. Turkey didn't do
Yeah,
anything to
it's one
to
of the smash.
get the grab.
It wasn't that Turkey was really threatening by any means,
Yeah.
but
Turkey
it was
just look. The
definitely,
XG is the same, even though Turkey have 72% possession. Where's the chance creation? Nowhere.
yeah,
Non-existent.
absolutely.
So
So
not a grab, just a smash. Because
smash.
they're like Australia, they ran. They're playing as a team. They were aggressive, bro. They were just cooking. They were cooking. They're
Absolutely.
like Turkey. They were just soft, pass around, pass around. Oh, try and probe, not even doing anything. And for their corners or like crosses, just keep on crossing it. Australia has like their entire back line is like over 6 feet. What do you think is gonna happen, bro? Nothing.
Yeah. Um, Turkey obviously kind of coming in. I think often there's a general consensus that they're a bit of like a dark horse and have a really
Really,
good
I thought
technical
people saying they
squad.
were bad. That's what I've
No,
seen.
no. I think genuinely they were a kind of dark horse type team, and people like to
Australia
hype
is just
them
a
up.
good they're a good sporting
Australia,
nation. They're just a
they
good
were
sporting nation.
yeah, they were good. Could you
Like
what did you
field
kind of
hockey,
think
like
of
rugby, like all the other things. They're like generally good all across the board. I don't think just purely from the fitness of the players, they shouldn't have been written off.
so I mean, what do you think about like the stand-up performances of Australia? Aaron Kunde, I believe
Definitely,
from
definitely
Australia,
Aaron Kunda,
he was
100%.
that one goal, the goal
100%.
that was actually really great. Probably the most
Who was
impressive
their
goal to me.
tallest center back on the right hand side? I think it
Harry
was this Harry
Suter.
Talker?
I want
Yeah,
to say
Suter's the
I don't know if
tallest
he's
one,
the
right?
tallest, but he's like known for his heading.
No, no, not
Really,
Suter. It
really
was the other guy. He. One of them with the defenseman absolutely fried the presser from Turkey and like the at the ending, like in his own box. He did like a little Cruyff turn, a little
Oh
fake
yes, I
pass.
do remember that. And yeah, Patrick Beach as well. I believe is this competitive Australian
Was
defender.
it also
Really
this
good.
game? Was it a different game where he was going back defensively and that was this game as well in the second half. It was the Australian defender going like running back towards the goal. He did like a body feint both sides, and the Turkish defender like absolutely slipped and fell
Yes, I do. I
just on the
remember
ground
that.
fully.
But yeah, what do you think kind of went wrong for Turkey? People like Arda Güler,
um,
even Hakan Çalhanoğlu.
Hakan wasn't in the game really. Like he's making going on. That's the thing. I think Glair should be playing in the middle. I don't know what he's doing out wide. That's not his best position, I would argue.
Hmm.
Um, they if you can't get in close and get the shots off, right? Take them for farther away. Of course, I mean Australia's keeper has an 8.9 rating for a reason. He was good. He was very good. He saved a lot of the chances that they made. But even though they had lots of corners, they're just crossing them in. They have big guys. You're not going to get anything from it. Play it short. Try and play it around, right? Maybe pass around the back. Maybe Australia, right? Even if they're well drilled, they'll come up a bit. And then they'll be like, oh, we're going to press a bit. If Australia, like Turkey are just passing around the back, we'll try and like get them a bit. But sometimes the discipline lapses. And so then Turkey would have had more space to play into if they passed around. But they were just like stuck in a corner on the right hand side or the left hand side, like on the edge of the box. Just stuck there. They weren't going side to side on the pitch enough. You know what I mean? Like the speed and the switch of the play wasn't there. So you can't have separation between the Australian players because you're just stuck on one side. They don't have to move. They're not expending any energy. And so they're chilling.
I agree. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Nothing else
that
to
was
say for me really for this game.
that was that game. Very good counterattack
Like
from
the Turkey defender getting sat down was so hilarious.
that was
Yeah,
funny.
I
So
feel like most people who are rooting for Australia, like, you always root for the underdog, you know what I mean? Especially if you're neutral.
so shout out to Australia. A huge, huge result for them. I don't think people were expecting that, and I think that's those are huge 3 points. And I think even those 3 points, if they get maybe a point out of Paraguay, they could find themselves at that's third place. So good result. And so that brings us to today, the game early this morning, the start of Group E, Germany, Curaçao. A very
Hmm.
familiar scoreline for Germans. Maybe
Yep,
a
yep,
less high stakes game or less impressive game. Well, it is impressive nonetheless. Beating
yeah. I
Curaçao
mean,
2-1.
yeah, yeah, I don't think Curacao played bad. Like, Brazil in that game were definitely much worse. Infamous 2014
Yep.
World Cup semifinal at Brazil at home. That was a much worse game. Like, Brazil, like, they weren't doing anything. Curacao were still attacking, right? Brazil scored in the 90th minute when, like, Germany were, like, they were just not locked in, basically. They just didn't care. Curacao, they got it back 1-1. They still kept on attacking even when they went down because they know, like, I think the team, of course, knows, right, that they're not going to, like, make it far. So they might as well enjoy themselves while they're here. And they still kept on attacking. Like, they still caused problems even when they were down 3-1, 4-1, 5-1, 6-1. They were still going at it. They had good chances.
Yeah, they were going for it for sure. Obviously the first goal came pretty early from Nemecha, Felix
Yeah.
Nemecha of Dortmund. Uh, pretty good, pretty good goal. They scored a little 1-2 combination of Florian Wirtz.
Yep.
But surprisingly, Curaçao was the one who pulled it back and equalized off of a counter. I think a slight mistake in Germany's like in the midfield area. A good
Yep.
counter and yeah, good finish. Took a deflection, but a good finish nonetheless. And they actually leveled it. They equalized their first ever goal of the World Cup. Pretty awesome.
Hmm.
However, yeah, eventually, as we sort of expected with this game, Germany did pile in the pressure and kind of overwhelm Curaçao with a corner to begin with, Nico Schlotterbeck set piece. And yeah, at the end of the
Yeah,
first half, a
some bad timing with a pen right before half.
yeah, that's always the worst time. Like right
Yeah.
into
Was it like 2-1? They could have done something, you know? They still could have got another one back. And
yeah,
then that's just also like the momentum changed so much after the water break.
yeah. That's something kind of just with this World
Like
Cup. It's always
Curaçao were doing bits, and then the hydration break, and then it's just all Germany after that, basically.
yeah, it's kind of something I guess it'll sort of feel like more a game of four quarters rather than two halves this tournament,
Hmm.
which maybe the game is gone, but that's just gonna be how
The
it
game's
is.
gone.
Game's gone, lad.
Game's gone
Um,
nuts.
but yeah, Kai Havertz then converts the penalty. Good pen.
Hmm. Why is he the pen taker, Loki?
To be honest, he actually is good at pens. I
He's
mean,
good, but like I feel like there must be a better pen
there's
taker.
not really, not like a absolute like outright like ball
Zane.
striking like maybe Sane Musiala. Does he do pens like that? I don't even know.
Also, you think Malik Chow starts now that like Tab was honestly getting found out a little bit in terms of like just the pace and
Yeah,
like people
Tab
running at
didn't
him.
have the
He's like in
greatest
the
of
back three.
games.
He was kind of exposed in the back three.
Yeah, Malik Chow is a good option, I'd say, or maybe even Antonio Rudiger.
Mm.
But
I like Chow was good. I like Chow.
yeah, there's every chance that maybe these aren't the two main center backs. Nico Schlotterbeck was pretty good. Um, and who else did they have?
Chow, Rudiger. Did they bring what's the guy's name? Shula. Did they
Rudiger.
have
Oh yeah, they
Shula this
did.
time?
Schule.
Is there Shula? I don't think so.
I don't know who
Yeah,
that is.
no.
I'm gonna be
No
honest.
Shula.
Oh no, no,
Dortmund
he
player.
retired. No, he retired. Yes, I know who
He
you're talking about.
retired?
He retired from football
What the heck?
at the end of the season. You know, he was like 31, I think.
That's not that old though.
Yeah, I think it was in
How old is Rudiger?
December.
Check how old Rudiger is. Rudiger's like
Rudiger's like
32, no?
32, 33. Okay.
33, exactly. Maybe, whatever.
And he just retired from fully from football.
Oh, damn.
It was unlucky. I think it was injuries.
Mm.
Um, Leon Goretzka is still here, bro. You
Leon.
know. But who the heck is this? Sorry. Oh, shout out Dortmund. Disrespect. Um, so they have a decent bench as well. Like not
Yeah.
crazy, but like some decent
Pascal Gross,
fundamental.
my unc.
The unc's still
Shout
doing
out.
it.
Right. Look at this guy. What?
34. Oh, it's his birthday. Or tomorrow it is.
That's
This
actually
is.
quite funny.
I guess it is his birthday now. All right. No, it isn't. Wait.
He's born in Germany, so for us, would it be? No, not
No,
yet.
it's 8 hours.
8 hours. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Not yet. Not yet.
But that's kind of funny. I didn't know it does that. Oh, happy early birthday, Pascal Gross.
Watch the
But
video, bro. Let's shout out. Please, please. I beg.
watch
I
the
beg.
video, please. Shout us out. Oh, do you think we get Brighton scouted? Oh, we could get Brighton scouted as like commentator or something. Oh, and like
Uh,
commentate like the Premier League, the under 21s
the
Premier League.
Canadian Premier League, and we can give Brighton the good players.
Yes, yes, perfect. Um, but yeah, from there, early on second half as well, right at the beginning of the second half, Jamal Musiala, very
What
good
a finish from
finish,
Jamal.
very good. And then Nathaniel Brown from Frankfurt, then Undal from Stuttgart,
Mm.
and finally Kai Havertz with a good chip finish near the end of
Yeah,
the
the
game.
Brown goal was good. It was quite a good, well played. Like Odove came on and did bits.
Yeah, he did good. Yeah, two assists and a goal. Well done
Yeah.
for him. I think he was at Brighton actually, wasn't
Is he man of the match? Yeah, he was a Brighton.
he? I guess maybe based on those stats, he would say he get or oh, they gave it to
That's
Frankfurt.
Havertz.
King
Yeah,
Kai,
2 goals. Fair enough.
joint one shot. So yeah, fair enough. He was dropping very deep. Close nine. He played. I'm just surprised he played 90. I guess they don't really have out and out strikers like that. Germany. I
I
guess
mean,
Voltemada
Voltemada.
is obviously the one, but he's
Eh,
I don't know. He's kind of
eh,
fell off, bro. They
yeah.
having him in. Yeah. Well,
I don't know.
that
I'm more excited
was
for the next games today. Like Ivory Coast, Cote d'Ivoire, and
yes.
like that's gonna be a banger.
That's gonna be
They're like
very
very evenly
intriguing.
matched. Even like Japan versus, I'm forgetting. My brain's
Japan
fogging.
Netherlands. That is
Japan
very
Netherlands.
intriguing. I'm very
Like
excited for that.
Japan are like
Especially
Australia. They're just like the sum is better than the parts
yeah. Well,
for Japan and
it's
Australia.
starting in like 2 minutes. Let's look at the lineup right here. What that's looking like. Donny O'Malley, Somerville, Reiner, Dion. I mean, that's like a super strong defense. Wow. Wait,
Yeah,
Vanaman
like the back
left
is
back.
all strong.
Vanaman left back is actually
The back seven are all strong.
yeah. That is actually. You know what? The more I think about it, this, is a very solid team Netherlands
Yeah,
have.
we don't like
Super
Gakpo though.
solid.
Slumlord Gakpo. Fuck that
Yeah,
guy.
Gaka's. I don't know what he's. But honestly, actually, yeah. The more I really looked at it, I've never really taken a proper look at another team like that. But they got a very solid team, so I think they could actually maybe do something here. But and then Japan, I think, the one thing with Japan is they're very injury ridden right now. They lost Endo, their captain, to injury,
Oh,
and he actually retired from international game. Just recently announced he wasn't able to make it, which is really unfortunate. But
that is tough.
otherwise, Japan, I think, is just a solid sort of workhorse team that kind of connect, and they'll do like more of a team job, if you will.
Like that, they have the quality. Well, they have the tech. They have the
They
tech. They're
do.
like Australia, but with more tech.
Shadow Kubo. Is Mitoma not playing?
Is he not also
Oh,
injured? I thought he was injured.
is Mitoma also injured? Oh, that's not good then.
Just search it up,
He
brother.
might
Search
be.
it up, brother.
He might be. He might be.
You're in Google Chrome, brother. Search it up, brother.
Yeah, I guess so.
Bro, just search it up. Literally, just add a new tab and search it up. Oh my god,
No, I'm looking through the Fault Mob, exclusive deal.
bro, fault navigated this guy.
He's not in the Tomiyasu in this. Wait a minute, that's not right.
No, Matoma must be injured. There's no Matoma's not in the squad.
Tomiyasu. Shout out Tomiyasu. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Thomas is good.
shout out Tamagotsu. He is injured. Oh, he's gonna miss the World Cup. I didn't know that. That's very
Yeah,
unfortunate. But yeah, I think you would expect Netherlands to still win this, but I think it'll be close because the more I look at
I
it,
don't know. Honestly, this is like genuine. It's like barely Netherlands one. After like 60-40.
yeah, I think maybe the attackers actually might. Malin's
Yeah,
good and Gakpo is a little iffy, but
Somerville is better than
Somerville
both of them.
probably
Honestly,
should
like
be their best creative outlet. So
yeah,
yeah,
Depay is old now.
system
Even when he was at
is
his
still
peak, he
here.
wasn't that good. Well, Weghorst is gonna come in and do
Uh-oh.
+2 again. Robbie is honestly probably the best attacker
Brian
right
Robbie
now.
somehow is probably their best attacker, which
Yeah,
is kind of crazy,
exactly.
but shout out to him.
How's Timber not starting at right back? What's going on? Oh, I guess they do
Uh,
have no, but
no,
then you play
Timber's
him at
injured.
left back.
Timber's injured.
You literally have him in the subs.
No, that's Quinton. This is
Oh,
starting.
my bad. My
His
bad.
twin brother, bro.
Okay, Clivert should also be starting. I don't know what brother is on. Come on, bro.
Yeah, I don't know, but
Clivert is definitely better than Gakpo.
Ronald Koeman's also anti-Haram. He was like, "Oh my gosh, Arsenal only won because of corners," and then
Mm.
this also seems like a not that great. The young Gravenberg, he's basically playing like 3 6s, bro.
No, no, they're like eights. Gravenberch is an eight. Reinders is a
No,
six. De Jong can be a good eight.
no. Gravenberg is a 6. Yeah, DM bro. According to Faultmall, he's a DM. The young is a 6 as well.
I'm
Okay,
saying
well,
they can play an eight. You know, it's like Declan Rice was a six at West Ham, and then he got to a team that can play more progressive. He
mhm,
became an eight.
I guess you're right. But that is and then yeah, Ivory Coast, Ecuador also coming up. That's going to be a huge game as well. That'll be
Mm-hmm.
exciting.
Ecuador
But
are like probably the darkest of dark horses because
yeah, I
like
think
everybody's like, oh, they're
their
bad.
defense
They're
is
all
good.
old, but they're good, bro. They're
Their
good.
defense is super, super strong. Caicedo as
Ecuador
well.
beat Argentina in the friendlies just like a little while ago. No.
And Valencia's still kicking it. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what people are saying. They're like, oh, the only person to have like an attack is Ender Valencia, and he's unk. He's old as hell.
He still got it. But that is the preview for those games coming up here. We will see how that goes. Exciting.
Have
Next
you? Did you see?
game.
Did you see the fit for the Ivory Coast teams? Were actually fire.
I don't know the Ivory Coast fit.
Search up Ivory Coast team fit, bro. Just search it up, bro. You just open a new tab, man.
Fit.
I don't know. I don't know
Oh, hey. Ew.
exactly
They
the
got the
codes, bro. That's drippy, bro. Look at the bags,
they got
bro.
some drips. It's a mud thing, you know.
Look
Oh,
at that. Look at that. A proper fashion, yeah.
Hey, okay, okay.
Cold,
You know what?
cold.
I misjudged the game. Ivory Coast. Damn. Okay. W Ivory Coast. Okay, maybe they'll win. I'm giving them to win now. Actually,
The aura, fit aura.
just based on that. Uh, but yeah,
Uh,
chalo. That's it for day 3 and day 4. One game at day 4 as well.
yeah, you'll get one
So
tomorrow, probably not today again.
yeah,
Or unless we do, unless yeah, we'll see. Probably not.
yeah, we'll see. Okay, anyways.
Uh,
Okay, bye bye. So
so.